And I am live. Hello, 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 everybody. Um, Thank you for coming. Um, let's see. I've already got some people in. Hi, Shannon. Thank you so much for hitting the like button. I appreciate that. Hi, Jenna. Let's see. That's very nice. How are you guys today? And Cool Gamer came in. Hello. How is everybody doing today? I've had I'm doing pretty well. I had a decent night's sleep, and and a nice breakfast. I actually made breakfast this morning. We had pancakes. Um, so yeah, so that was fun. Everybody's saying hi. All right. So let's see. So I actually have a subject I would like to talk about. I'm sorry about my lighting. I was trying to work with that before I went live. Excuse me. I'm trying to deal with it the best I can because a lot of bright lights can stimulate my. Basically, they can be a migraine trigger for me, so I have to be careful. So I'm trying to make this better while at the same time I need to move some things. While at the same time trying to um, uh, not have migraine because I just had one um, like like yesterday. Yeah. So I'm just moving some things around and all that stuff, trying to get ready. Um, Oh, looks like Shannon is revising her third book already. Wow, wow, wow. You've been very, very, very productive. As opposed to me, maybe. That's okay. Yeah, that's one of the things I'd like to talk about. Comparing. That is something that a lot of creatives do, that's for sure. And it's kind of a bad habit of mine. So yeah. Um, oh, Jenna, Shannon writes. She writes fantasy. She writes some really cool fantasy that I like because it is. She's done a lot of research, and so have I with my fantasy whip. So yeah, but she can go into more detail about that, of course. That's a might better. Uh, so yeah. Yeah, I love mythology as well, and and I was inspired by some genealogy I was doing for myself. Let's just show that lightning poster in the background. Why not? Um, yes, yes. Don't we all? Don't we all? That is that's it's a it is a hard habit to break, isn't it? Trying to find a good space for my mic too. Still trying to finagle things. Sorry about that. Find without too much, without getting overblown. Time. Yeah. Okay. Um. Yes, exactly. And so, yeah. So that. It's a subject I'm really interested in, and maybe I can. Maybe if I write about it, it would help. You know what I mean? So that's one of the things that inspired my idea. Yeah, this ring light's gonna have to be turned. There we go. So yeah, it is one of the things that that inspired me. So Jenna would like to write some fantasy. Shannon says, I just tell myself that this is what I can do and accomplish with the life I have. And I'm grateful for and love my life, my family, my sons, my health. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, exactly. And so, I tell myself that too, because, some of you may know that I am a cancer survivor. So yeah, I have to remind myself that, I am alive, I'm healthy. I'm healthy and I'm over 50. So, that's a good thing, honestly. So, Shannon loves fantasy. Okay, so next she's moving on to a 4-book series that is fantasy romance. You know what I was just thinking about? But itching to sit down and start outlining it. She really wants to finish this project. Yes. Jenna, don't really read it too much, but like that you can go anywhere with it. Yes. Oh, is this about my cancer? Yeah. I am actually this year, and February is February 14th actually is my, ironically enough, February 14th is my cancer anniversary. So 23 years. That's not too bad. But anyway, you know what I thought of a minute ago is that I neglected to do a proper intro. So let's just do that, I guess, before we get into some sprints. My name is Heather Dewey Pettit. I am a writer, editor, and artist. And as a writer, I've done a lot of things over the last 20 plus years in terms of writing. I have been a freelance journalist. I have written for how many magazines? At least one that I published an article in. I have written some fiction. I would like to. Yeah, I'm getting distracted with the chat. But I really, really, really do love fiction. So I'm working on a, I would call it new adult instead of young adult, but it's kind of, whatever you want to call it. It is a fiction. It is a fiction novel with fantasy elements. It's almost like an epic fantasy, but it's got a lot. It's very character driven. Yeah, it's kind of a cross genre thing, I guess. But anyway, I have also been a freelance editor for about almost as long, and with kind of a couple breaks. But anyway, I have edited anything from magazines to newspapers to books and nonfiction, fiction. But since I really do have a huge interest in fantasy, I would really like to edit some fantasy books coming up really soon. So, I am available I'm still available for definitely May. And I think I'm definitely going to take the summer off. I usually have to because I'm limited on my time in the summer. And then I will pick it back up again for the rest of the year. So that is that. If anybody wants to get in touch with me, please feel free. I'm willing to do samples, and all of that. So, and that will help keep your costs down. But anyway, as an artist, I have an Etsy shop. I love working with watercolor and stamps and ink, and I love making greeting cards and art cards, and all of the links are below, and that is that. Oh yeah, you know what? I can pin. I stumbled upon the fact that I can pin comments now. So I'll have to figure out how to do that. That's one of the things I will figure out how to do during this sprint. Let's see. So thank you very much for the congratulations on the cancer thing. Let's see. Thank you. And you do like the beginning. Oh, is that intriguing for you? I hope it is. I hope I've established a sense of mystery, because that is essentially it's really a mystery. Also thrown in. Let's just throw the mystery aspect into all of that as well. So, and the fact that I've done a lot of research into mythology of the British Isles, without going into any more detail on that. What do you think of my title? You might be aware of what that means. I refuse to give that away, and because that's a thing. That is a huge part of the story. Yes. Thank you for that. Those specific definitions. Thank you for that. And Laura Nettles came in. Hello. How are you? Everybody's saying hi. Ooh. Yes, that's her pen name. Laura says lunch is in the oven. We had a very light breakfast, so I'm not having lunch till after my stream is over. Alrighty. While everybody is still discussing those things, I'm going to go ahead and get us set up with a timer. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to do a Google timer. You know what? I'm going to see about finding an AuthorTuber made timer. And if I do have trouble with things, I'll go with a Google timer or something. Let's see here. And I also need to bring up Canva because I was trying to work on getting the document started, the Canva document started, because apparently I'm working in Canva to create this planner. Okay. Let's see. Oh, and also 20-minute, 25-minute. You could just go ahead and do the Pomodoro thing, 25 minutes. Laura Nettles has some really cool timers. Let's see, where are we at? Yes, I get this, and that's why my pen name is also my real name, but it's my complete maiden name, and yeah, there's some aspects of my maiden name that inspired this my full length fiction story. Oh, okay. What do you guys think? Laura Nettles' brand new brand new timer. Here we go. Is pretty cool. It is 20 minutes. It is a typewriter. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. Get us set up. let's see. Get some things ready. Alrighty, because I didn't, I didn't have that lined up before I started streaming, so apologies. All right. Yes. So luckily, with my with my pen name, yes, Dewey is my maiden name. So, although it's been misspelled. Yeah, they're babies, members of the family. I grew up that way. We all considered pets members of the family. Hey, what about Laura's new timer? 20 minutes? How does that sound? That'll kind of get us started. Then maybe we'll get into 25 minutes. How does that? I can't make my tongue work. How does that sound, everybody? Sound cool? Is it cool? I still can't get my tongue to work. Yes, that is true. Colin Clark has made some timers. Maybe one of these days I will. I keep thinking about it. Let's do it. Alrighty. Let me see here. And all right. And make that bigger. Okay. Alrighty. So, whoops. What'd I do? Okay. There we are. Sorry. Let's see. Just a couple of reminders, health reminders, because I would like to talk about health today, and maybe I can spark some ideas. During this sprint, I have notebooks ready, and I have some planners to compare, some planners I like. Start thinking about maybe a cover. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that. How I'm going to do the cover. Mostly, I just wanted to get some notes written today about it. If you guys have anything you would like to say about it, please let me know in the chat. But anyway, please remember, please remember to be kind to yourself and sit up straight in your chair and have access to drink, because that is very good for you, good for your brain, good for concentration. But we're going to go ahead and get this started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's sprint. Alrighty. How did everybody do? What did everybody do? Let's see. I got into my Canva account, which is actually I went ahead and got a free trial for the Pro just for this project. And I wrote some notes. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh, 56 words of notes, and I had to get up a couple of times for things that I needed to do. I had to turn on the AC, turn on the fan because it's getting warm in Central Florida. So looks like Emmy North came in. Hello and thank you for coming. Shannon SD Houston revised 957 words. Awesome. And people saying hi. So yeah. So that's not too terribly bad, I guess, for 20 minutes. Yeah, had to had to take a bio break. So that is what is going on. We just finished our first sprint. So we can get to the second sprint very soon. Jenna writes romance, got a whole 348 words written in between other things. Wowee. Awesome. That's pretty darn good. So I also was looking at some notes for some other projects, just a slight bit, and also thinking a lot about how I'm going to organize this planner. This is the first time I have ever really done so much in Canva the last couple of weeks. Doing some other things that I had lined up. I spoke at a writers group on this past Monday, so I was also working on a presentation for that. So thank you for the people who helped me with that. And one of those people that gave me some feedback on that was Laura Nettles, and she had to go. But I did want to thank her for that, for her feedback. So, I think that went well, and I had thought about uploading that to my channel because it was a filmed presentation. So, and then I thought about refilming it. I just haven't done that yet. So I thought about refilming it because there's a lot of because I tend to say a lot, and that is because I am trying not to stutter, because I'm a stutterer. What are you gonna do? So yeah. So anyway, so those are some other projects that are coming to my channel. I have some content, filmed content coming to the channel and also to my coffee page. So I did start on those projects. That I have talked about in the past, in the recent past. So yeah. But I got interrupted on Friday because I got stung really badly by a deer fly Friday morning. So I had to spend most of the day in the urgent care center. So yeah. But it's a lot better. I can even bend it all the way down now. It was so swollen I couldn't do this. That was craziness. But it's almost all of the swelling has gone away, so that's a good thing. And I have a tendency to get swollen because of my cancer thing. So I just have a tendency to have a lymphedema. So anyway, yes, ums happen, you know. I know they get on some people's nerves, but it's hard for me to avoid that because I am a stutterer. And I try not to stutter. I can be a little sensitive about that. In the past, I have been pretty sensitive about it. So, yeah. Yes, I actually just did that yesterday. The only person that came to my other stream that was yesterday on my other channel, Emmy, was a troll. And that's fine. Some people have watched the replay, so it's fine. You know, but yeah, my other channel is called the Pettit Fam, and so that is a yeah, it's kind of where you have to do that what am I trying to say? See, ums are natural. I think a lot of people use them. What I'm trying also to do is to substitute that with another word that I can use. Like, what was it that I thought of yesterday during my stream? It was, what was it? Oh, so. That's what it was. Try to say so sometimes, because I've done that. It helps. Let's see here. Yeah, but it's completely understandable because a lot of people do get nervous. I mean, you know, in college when I was taking the speech classes, I had such trouble. I had to retake it twice because I always had so much anxiety and social anxiety. So, yeah. So I completely understand. You are right, Shannon. There are so many live streams now in AuthorTube, and then there's also the heart breathing streams. That brings up another subject that I almost I was in process of trying to figure out how to do that. I even got everything all lined up, and then I realized that would be a separate stream, and I don't have time to do that right now. But anyway, yeah. Okay. During something else. Yesterday? Oh, do you mean during for my other channel? Yesterday? Did you watch it? Or in somebody else's stream? I don't remember where that was that I mentioned it. But I did mention this stream during my other stream yesterday. Yeah, it's a lot. It's hard to keep up. And you're still wearing PJs? Oh man, I was making breakfast and I had PJs on making breakfast and I was like, I can't concentrate because I have PJs on. You know what I was wearing to bed. Yes, we are moms, so we are busy. Job interviews, I despised. I've always hated them. I always got so nervous. Yes, I enjoy it. But when I'm done, I'm worn out. What were we chatting about? Oh yeah, that's right. I remember now. There's so much going on that, yeah. Oh, that's yesterday was prom day. You know what? You know what? My son's school is having prom, and it's his first time ever going to such a this sort of thing. I've been looking forward to this, and he gets to. Well, thank you so much for coming in. Oh, okay. So I mentioned earlier, I am working on. I have a lot of projects in the works, but my shiny new idea that I keep talking about, I have talked about on my channel. There was a video where I was that I had uploaded, and where I was doing some brainstorming because I had this shiny new idea. I have shiny new idea syndrome. Yeah. Anyway, so basically, what I had the idea of, because I was thinking a lot about mental health, and then I just come off of I had come off of watching one of Sarah Cannon's streams, and she talks a lot about mental health, which I think is awesome, and it's a subject I've always been very, very, very interested in, and then I was like, boing, something clicked, and I got to thinking, why couldn't there be a planner? Because I do like her planners. Her planners are awesome, and they really make you think, because she asks a lot of questions, and the HB90 is her stuff. Heart breathings. So I was thinking, why couldn't there be a health tracker planner / journal just for creatives? Because as we all know, creatives, well, have it. There is basically a tendency. How do I say this? Have a tendency to not take care of themselves, but they forget sometimes to take care of themselves. Does that make any sense? So that's I kind of had a bad year last year. To make a long story short, and as my mother passed away, it's basically to remind creatives to take care of themselves, and so having trackers, and a place where they can just kind of track certain things and stuff, stuff like that. So but again, there's a video. I can probably link that video to the description. That way you can see where that is. Anyway, Jenna says, working freelance has gotten me spoiled and used to messaging clients. I'm so much better with text than talking. Yeah, same. Yes, I do a lot with messaging clients myself, Jenna. But I think I've finally decided that with communication with me, with clients, that I would include a session where we would talk over Zoom or something like that, to establish what is needed for their project. So yeah. I can be better, but I know that a lot of clients would rather talk about it. Anyway, it's something that I'm working on. Thank you for coming, Shannon. Thank you very much. hope to see you again soon. Okay, this Radiant Life is just joining. Hello, hello, hello. I'm about to start my second sprint. It's almost an hour in. So yeah. Yeah, I think last year was kind of a wash as well as 2020. So yeah. Yes. Remind me what do what occasionally? But yeah, I do have a tendency to stutter. But a lot of people are basically they're a lot more patient than they used to be, especially when I was young. Yeah. So see, this is what I would like to write about. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. On the phone via Skype. Yeah. I would probably, if I did that, I would probably I could use YouTube private stream, or, Facebook Messenger rooms. I started using that for some co-working actually with other editors recently. So that's kind of fun. Because I want to keep up with some other editors that I have met. I'm in groups, but I wanted to say, but I did want to say, I'm sorry, Miss Radiant Life. Yeah, let's just say I can relate to this. It's hard. That's what I want to have. I'd like to have tips. I think that having people to talk to really helps. Definitely. Let me write that down. So what I wanted to do was have tips for like, say, in the front, and have an introduction and have some tips. Say like support, not necessarily a support group, but anybody who is in your support system. And that's really helped me as a parent. Helped me a lot as a parent, is having a wide variety of people to go to for information. But my kid's special needs, so. Yeah, like a wide network of people that you can talk to. That helps immensely. And try to work. Yes, I agree with that. Let me see. Just try to work through it. If I don't do anything creative for a period of time, it makes it much worse. Yes, this, Jenna. I completely agree. That was part of what I wanted to say as well, actually. But specifically therapy, yes, that I would agree with that as well. I would probably also have to put in my, yeah, that's getting on my nerves now. I'm turning my light. Maybe I can do something like that. Oh, got it going the opposite direction. Yeah. Something like does not constitute medical advice, but or whatever substitute. I mean, um, um, and yes, therapy does help tremendously. If you would like this Radiant Life, please feel free to message me via Facebook. On Facebook, I'm just Heather Dewey Pettit. That's great. Oh my goodness. Hello, Charlie. How are you? What's going on? I almost didn't see you there. I don't know if you've seen, Charlie, that I have a shiny new idea that we've been talking about. We've been talking about health, mental health, creativity, and how all those things work together. And I completely agree with Jenna, where if you don't have creative things going on, excuse me, it can be much worse. I've heard about it. So this is sort of my camp project, Charlie. I've heard about Cerebral. But anyway, I was just thinking, I was going to go into the Nano site yesterday, and I just didn't get around to it, to see if I can still create. I don't know if you still can. Anybody know? If you can still get into the Camp Nano website. Excuse me. Maybe I will put. I was thinking about putting websites in. Like therapy specifically. Cerebral. Serebral. Oh, right, yeah. And let's see, Charlie is trying to channel all of their plot bunnies into a bunch of flash fiction this month. Boy, still having tongue issues. Writing for clients. I actually I was supposed to have a project either in March or April. I don't know. I have not heard from this client. I don't know what's going on with that. So things are kind of up in the air, and that's probably why I'm doing these other things. Actually, yeah, that's why. Done with work in a month, so I can't wait till November. But yeah, can't July can't. Throughout the month? Okay, thank you for that. I just did not get a chance to get to the site yesterday because yesterday was kind of family day, and kind of I streamed on my other channel, and just lots of things going on. And then they went to my guys went out last night having their usual boys' night out for their birthday, but it was just late. So I was home trying to be productive. So Jenna says, clients are a paycheck. I get that. So I do focus primarily on that, but writing my own stuff is going to happen. Awesome. On that note, would everybody like a sprint? Since this is also for sprints, as well as talking about these very important subjects, Charlie's ready. Make a new collection. Okay. I wanted to talk to Shannon earlier about something. I really wanted to talk to her about something, but I can talk to her later. I need to remember. Maybe I'll message her or something. Because I did have an idea. I have this other shiny idea as well. So, yes, that is one way of getting it out. Writing it down. Okay, let me see. A timer. What? Let's see. How about, let's see. Let me see what I can find as far as a timer. I was thinking earlier about Colin Clark. Oops. Doing that too fast. Okay. Does he have he's got a 30-minute timer? Hey, how does that sound? 30? I agree. I definitely agree with this. Um, 30? How does that sound? And boy, I would have had a glass of wine last night while my guys were gone, but I was getting over a migraine, so that wasn't happening. I think that is one of my triggers. Just a little too much. Okay, which I think I did once. Let's do 30. Sounds good. Alrighty. Before we do this, let's have the health reminders, as we're talking about health and mental health so much today. Remember to sit up straight in your chair, which I will do. Remember to take a sip of water if you need it, because hydration is good for your brain. Helps you focus. Helps your focus. Helps all the things. It also keeps migraines away, apparently. Yes. I also like to do this. It is very good for my back. All right. one more time. All right, well, everybody, we're going to get this started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's sprint. All right. How did everybody do? What did everybody do? I was working in Canva. And my guys came home, and I was also making some notes as well. Let's see. So and oh, yeah, my guys came home. So, guys, want to say hi? So yeah, I was looking at in Canva. Whoops.
Sorry.
Right. In Canva, I was looking at planner covers. I see a. I finally found one that I kind of like, you know, it's got a very watercolor thing going on, and as some of you know, I love working with watercolors myself. I kind of want to use my own art if I can. You know, let's see how that goes. And if those of you who have seen the video where I'm brainstorming this project, I even had a thought of making my own stickers. Yes, he is the hockey fan, Jenna. Can you tell? We live in the Tampa Bay area, and you can probably see the calendar. He's got the shirt on. He's got, but however, he has the Tampa Bay Rays hats on. They have the Tampa Bay Rays hats on. I can't speak today. Yes. My guys are sports nuts. Very much so. 863 words. My son has been obsessed with balls for sports since he was very, very young. So he wanted to know what all the balls were for. He wanted to know what their names were and all that stuff. Yeah. So they're starting to relax. Let's see. You're a big hockey fan as well. Well, my guys, yeah, they're huge Tampa Bay Lightning fans. We live in the Tampa Bay area, so yeah. And Dad used to work for them. He actually recently retired, stopped working for them back in September, I think. Yeah, that sounds right. So he actually worked for Emily Arena for quite some time, for 14 years. For 14 years. So let's see. Charlie says that they got more writing done. The story is pure ridiculousness. But we came up with the prompt during the stream yesterday, and it was making lots of hard. Yesterday? You did the stream yesterday? I'm sorry, I missed that. Well, sometimes you just have to have ridiculousness, right? So what I finally found one thing that I kind of like because it was really clean looking. But I kind of like this as well. But I would be playing with it. I think that's really pretty, and like I say, I do like watercolor art. Maybe I can find something else. I have done some sketches of typewriters in the past and books. So I have a few things that I've been wanting to scan anyway and use in some way, shape, or form. This might be the way to use some of those. What you were using? Magic. But yeah. We have I have 46 after the hour. If you guys want one more sprint, short sprint, that would be fine. Charlie was on Jesus Stream. Came up with a what?
wash your hands. Wash your hands.
Oh my.
Wash your hands.
Oh, that sounds hilarious.
Wash your hands.
That's hilarious. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you guys want, we can do a 10-minute quick 10-minute spread to wrap things up. But yes, I do have. I do see. I do see, Charlie. Oh boy. That is fine. Congratulations. I'm glad you did well. Thank you very much for coming. That sounds really funny, Charlie. So, what do you guys want to do? Because let's see here. I think he has a 10-minute, or I think he has a 5-minute. I have not been using 5-minute timers for like chatting, but I've been wanting to do that, and I think I'm going to be doing that next time for sure. That way I don't get too distracted by things. I'm going to like that. Let's see. Also, yes, there is. Wait a minute. Let's see. He's got a 1 hour, 30 minutes. There's a 10-minute. For wrapping this up. Question mark? Oh. That's a great idea. I didn't know if all of this family chatter might be distracting, so that was one reason why. No problem. I think, I really think that that's a subject that is not talked about enough. But thank goodness that it is starting to get talked about. I think it's very, very important, actually. As you know, a lot of people my age and older didn't grow up with any of that being talked about, really, for the most part. So yeah, I think it's very important. And it's very important for creatives, like we were saying earlier, because doing creative things really can help with that. Really can help with mental health. And if let's see, it's 10 till. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap things up. Go for it. I think I'm going to be talking more about those sorts of things because I think it's like I said earlier, like I said before, and I've said it a few times during this stream. I think it's really, really important to talk about because, as I say, creativity is so good for mental health and health in general. And there have been many studies for, say, people battling cancer that when they do creative stuff, it actually can help with pain. And looking at paintings, it's been shown to reduce pain and stuff. And you can see my hubby behind me, but oh well, that's fine. It's fine. Anyway, I think I'm just going to go ahead and wrap this up by saying thank you to everybody who came in and spoke to me about this. Yes, Charlie has been open about it. Um, um, yes, I have also done that as well. I really have been a lifelong writer and creative, but I was just in some denial for during a period of time. Um, but yes, Charlie talks about it quite often. As a matter of fact, I would, if anybody has ideas about this project I'm working on, please feel free to get in touch. Again, I've got a lot of links below in the description. Please feel free to get in touch with me. So I guess on that note, thank you very much, anybody who watched live, on the replay. Also, if you liked this video, this stream, please remember to hit the like button. And if you really like the content I have here on my channel, please consider subscribing. And you can also hit the notification button to get reminders. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope that everybody has a great day. Bye-bye. Bye, Charlie.